Greetings everyone, my name is Ettervel, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Mega Man Maker. During this live session, I will be covering a level pack slash quote-unquote fan game called KFCMan's Adventure, which was made by KFCMan, or aka Kun Fu Cuts Man and friends. This consists of 19 stages, and lore-wise is based off the Skloof vs UARMbois that happened in FFF, whatever that server is called. Now, Kun Fu Cuts Man made most of the stages themselves, well, all of them, but they also had the help of several playtesters, those being Snivy Master Lead, Yoshi 2019, Mighty, Super Smash Gaming, and Minotaurr, the first two of which are in the chat, by the way. So let's start off with the intro stage, with 21 plays and a score of 8. On a calm night of Mega City, we're gonna learn the secrets of this game, as well as the top secret location of the UARM Club. Important note, I will not cover any other Veersmith levels, only this level pack. So don't bother submitting any level IDs here. I think I played some older versions of these stages, but I'm going to assume that these are newer versions. And of course, we're playing as Cutman. That's why we start off with the rolling cutter. First that should have stood further away. From what I remember, KFCMan's Adventure, it's not on the easy side, it's on the slightly more difficult side. I will link to the level pack once I'm done with the stream. Unfortunately, the rolling cutter is a bit awkward to use. Thankfully, I can dash. If I was playing as Mega Man, this would be a lot more awkward. Welcome to Stream Patio, Snivy, Yoshi, Daibuman, Mr. Lee, Jedok, YouTube, Eevee, and anyone else who I missed. Dashed right into that. You know, even though the boomerang cutter is similar to this in Mega Man X, the fact that I think you can fire two of them at once makes it better. Only being able to fire one rolling cutter does limit the weapon. We made it this time. And thus we're out of here. There's actually a bunch of backstory to this, but you'll need to visit the site if you want to see it. Here's a link to the site which goes over the story. So with the intro stage done, we have unlocked access to the 8 Skloof Masters, who are, starting from the top left, Snivy Master, Minotaurr, Yoshi, Creative Eye, Ben, Mighty, Poisonous Gas, and Smash Gaming. As a few people asked for me to go after Poisonous Gas first, I'll go after Poisonous Gas. So the first of the arms I'm going after is Poisonous Gas, with 19 plays and a score of 5. Then I'll go after you next, Snivy. Or Snivy. Also, we can carry over E and M tanks between stages. Thank you for having a setup like this. This is better than that other level pack which had a setup. And it will play fair, so I won't just steal special weapons. Or get them or just get them in advance. I also like how if you replay the stage, you can actually start with the boss's weapon, which in this case is the Black Hole Bomb. Quick question, just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Does this level pack have a music mod? If that's the case, I'll exit out of the stage right now and replay through it. Okay, thank goodness. Those enemies are a huge pain to deal with just the rolling cutter. Now, if I had the Mega Buster though, not such a problem. Gotcha. Thanks for information, Yoshi and Snivy. Now, this is better than that game. This actually has level design which is significantly changed from the original. How much different is the level design in Cutman's Bad Scissors Day anyways? I thought it was only minor edits. I can't wait to get my first special weapon soon. Quick reset because I need to be refilled on health. I'm always using the rolling cutter as that's my base weapon. I don't start with the Buster. I wish I had the Buster instead, to be honest. The fact that it can't fire 2 rolling cutters at the same time and it can't grab items means that stuff like the Boomerang Cutter and Axe is better. It's just that the firing arc is a bit awkward and doesn't really deal that much damage. And you can't spam it as much unless you quick weapon switch. Which I think I'll have to do soon. Welcome to the stream, Eduardo. Yeah, this stage isn't that bad. Even the intro stage was slightly more brutal in some ways. I mean, is this actually the boss, or is this the mini-boss? Of course, one of the problems is dodging Plant Man's attacks. See what I mean? Oh yeah, right. Because it's a mini-boss battle, there was no checkpoint before it. It follows that trend level design in Mega Man. Oh boy. This wouldn't be so much of a problem if I had any other weapon. I did a Let's Play that game, Eduardo. Now I can see why this stage is difficult, more for the bosses, or mini-bosses. And that seems a bit backward, Yoshi. See, I wish I could jump underneath the platforms. Or double jump. Or have an actually good weapon to start off with. And if the engine doesn't decide to glitch me out. Yep, we always play as base. Of all the weapons I can start up with, it had to be one of the worst weapons in Mega Man Maker. The rolling cutter in general in the Mega Man series without buffs is something that I only reserve for challenges and weakness affiliations because frankly it's a downgrade from the Buster. And once I fall down here, I can't get back up there for the extra life. Or extra health. Mini-boss defeated, oh my goodness, this was a significant difficulty spike. The problem with this is I have the rolling cutter, that's basically it. And it would be better if they actually took double damage, you're right, Daibuman. Otherwise, this is tedious. Thank you for the checkpoint. That's Kun Fu Cuts Man. It's alright, there is a checkpoint right over there. I need to dash to the right. Otherwise I can't get back there in time. The sand is hot, that's why I take damage when going down here. The other issue I've noticed is that, well, you don't really have that many life pickups. Why? Yeah, I think it'd be desert. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get used to dying here. Yeah, probably should have not gone through this stage first. You need a better weapon for this. Well, not need, but if you don't, it gets a lot more tedious. Frankly, this is all but reaffirming my belief that the rolling cutter is terrible. And pretty much most other weapons, outside of stuff like the needle cannon and sword snake, maybe, are better weapons. Yoshi, there's no restriction to streaming to YouTube and Twitch at the same time, as long as you're not a partner of Twitch, which I'm not a partner. Okay, I made it. This was a rather frustrating level, less so because of its actual level design, but more so because of what weapon you started with. And I don't have double jump. At the very least, every stage following this point is going to become easier. The boss fight is easier than the mini-boss, which was pointed out earlier, but that's backwards level design. I would flip the order of the mini-boss and boss, to be fair. Christmas Carol tree doesn't exist. Yep, this was difficult, but at the very least, I got the black hole bomb. Second up is Snivy Master Elite, with 19 plays and a score of 5. Wait, Yoshi, it was just announced today? Well, I gotta take a look. That may change my plans for tomorrow. Well, if it's not out, is Tree out yet, or is it just announced? If it's announced, I'll just cover Christmas Carol Remix. As KFCMan, I'm not covering any Gearsmith levels tonight. Only levels in this fan game. I've seen it pronounced Snivy, I've also seen it pronounced Snivy. Well, okay. Once I'm done with the stream, or when I take a break, I'll take a look and see what the current progress of Tree is. Because a few years ago it was announced that there wouldn't be any more of them. This is a change of... That's a really different change. Right now I really like how this stage is going more than the previous one. It seems a lot more doable with just the rolling cutter. This stage takes place in a nature reserve, by the way. Something's to the right, I'm 100% sure of it. And I thought this screen would be longer. Seeing how difficult this is, I'll have to save all this for the next set of levels. Okay, mini-boss time. How difficult are you gonna be? To be honest, even if I don't use this, this mini-boss is a lot easier than the first one. "9 months. It took about 9 months to complete this. Definitely. If you're going through this fangame, quote-unquote fangame / level pack for the first time, go through this stage first. Save poisonous gas once you gain a weapon you can spam. Even then, this level pack is designed for a bit more of a skilled audience. Really, this stage seems fine. But I can see, well, it doesn't really utilize gimmicks as much as the previous one. But I felt this was a better balance in terms of difficulty. Even a mini-boss difficulty curve is better, I'd say. Also, why does Mega Man take double damage here? Was that really necessary? It's not that difficult of a boss anyways. As KFCMan, I'm not accepting level IDs today, so I won't accept, so I'll reject the level ID. Resubmit later on in the comment section, please. Thus ends Snivy Master stage. And And by defeating him, I get Divine Whip, aka Thunderclaw, as that's one of the attacks Snivy and Pokemon can do. Third up is Minotaurr with 11 plays and a score of 2. I found Tornado Man to be more difficult, to be honest, Yoshi. At least now I have a weapon, a straightforward firing weapon that I can spam, as well as a Spirity Tank, which I will keep up until the Fortress levels. If that level was already that difficult, I'm worried how difficult the Fortress stage is going to be. And I think I got a weakness affiliation, judging by the Thunderclaw pole down there, randomly staying over there. And this looks to be the water stage. Oh, need a labyrinth, like the Minotaur's labyrinth in mythology. That wasn't too bad. Okay, I thought they were actually important for weakness affiliations, or to skip a challenge. I don't need to use the Thunderclaw pole to go up here anyways, but I do need it here. Yes, this is for some extra UARM tanks. Indeed it is. So let's bypass this entire challenge while we're at it. I know. At least the stage got this part right. Graphically, I guess it's okay. I like the maze portion most. And I think I accidentally skipped a checkpoint. Bubble Man with little fire mets. This is the easiest mini-boss so far. Especially as you can refill your health. Maze number 2. I wouldn't say it would be very hard, even without it. I still say that the desert stage is harder. Because theoretically, you should be able to go through these stages in any order, like the other Mega Man games. Nope, dead end. There is the end. Mega Man 4+. I'll be Let's Playing that game next year. Seems like an interesting game. I know it has its flaws, but I only see firsthand what its flaws are. Here's neat, Snivy, or Snivy. Okay, give me a minute. I'll save your stage for later, ZK-Man, for next week. Not for today, though. Remember, I'm only covering levels in this level pack. Another fair stage, though slightly more difficult than Snivy's or Snivy's. From here on, I'll just call you Snivy. Wait, 2? Oh. Okay. I'll first try facing off these bosses fairly without their weaknesses, but eventually I will start using them. If I have a lot of trouble, I want to get to the rematches. They are on my list, YouTube. Alright, who should I go after next then? I already took out Snivy, Minotaurr, and Poisonous Gas. Sure, I'll bring up the stage select. Forward up is... So the forward RM I'm going after is Mighty, with 23 plays and a score of 4. Too late. It's too late to back out, unless the game over several times. And unfortunately, there's no time stopper weapon or time still weapon. Instead, we get the fair shot from this boss. Well, this is not a force beam. Visuals seem fine to me. It's mostly yellow and orange right now. Okay, here come the force beams. Prepare for death. At least there's a checkpoint here. To get your feet wet with a death coming up very soon. Alright, here it is. Thank you for the lines to showcase where I'm supposed to go to next. Guiding the player in advance. Bubble Man and probably Yoka Blocks. But he takes double damage from the Rolling Cutter. And I can hit him 3 or 4 times if I get good. Well, this mini-boss was also fairly straightforward. I gotcha, I see. Just for safety, with all these slide paths, I keep thinking you can slide right in there, or one block wide gaps. Literally get hit by every single bomb drones. Alright, last force main section. Now instead of going from bottom to top, instead of going from top to bottom, we're going bottom to top now. At least these are not red ones. And to be honest, we have those wires guiding us along in advance. Okay, these won't kill me. These will though. I should have just hit in the ladder there. That's my bad. Oh, thank goodness it was decreased in terms of spam. It already is a bit on the... You have to pay attention on its side. Thank goodness I have this. Now I have a different problem. Well, I'm dead. For some reason the input failed for dashing. I think the hardest part of this stage isn't really the force beams, it's the abundance of bomb drones. They feel a lot more dangerous. I don't get why raisin cookies taste disgusting. I think they're fine. As an entry level, I'd say. Apparently we are Snivy. Snivy. Maybe not abundant, but that's the part where it's a bit where the challenge comes along. And if the dashing works properly. I feel I've said this before with a lot of difficult levels, but they would work better if they were made in a different engine. One where the controls actually work with you instead of against you. I'll do it next time. But of course, is this engine. Using Charge-Shake won't just make it easier. It doesn't instantaneously make everything easier. That section, for example, that's tougher. Okay, I used Charge Kick here, as you asked. Getting in the ladder and holding up if it worked. Again, this level is mainly made harder because of engine peculiarities. I wish I had a time stopper weapon. Yet again. See, I can't really complain about the stage design itself, because that's not what's causing the problem. I feel the difficulty to stage is more like the controls are BS. Sorry about that. Well, the problem is, Yoshi, it's inconsistently working. Almost. That one ladder. That's one thing. It's a combination of the fault of, I would say, the designers and also the engine designers for making something that doesn't work as intended, and for not fixing it for so long. I don't know where else to use the charge kit if it were to consistently work anyway. Oh, that one? There is a hole there? I thought that was just part of the aesthetic background. Now I tried letting go and it doesn't let go. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm checking here. There's nothing there. Yeah, missed opportunity there. I'd probably just rework that one ladder over there to be more generous because, as you can see, the engine is not cooperating with consistently. It's turning that little part of the stage into a Kaizo level, and I don't have to go to the same section over and over and over. I want the stage difficulty to come because of precision, not so much random controller problems. Mistimed. I'll try hiding the ladder down there next time. If I keep failing, I'll just place myself over there with a checkpoint. This is not becoming fun. Okay, made it past the section. Oh no. Hold still. Please put a checkpoint nearby. I made it to the boss battle. Oh my goodness, that one ladder section, because of all the controller issues, resulted in 8 or 9 deaths. This level was basically wrecked by the engine. Hardest stage in the game, but I would like to say it's a combination level design, but more so because the engine caused issues. It's not like the first stage I went through, the desert stage, which was more problematic because of level design. Anyways, here's Skullman. Let's try this again. I'm a bit jittery now, sorry about that. No, I'm fine, I know how to face off against Skullman. There we go, Mighty's been defeated. Much easier than the last part of the stage. Yeah, 20-minute level. Oh my goodness. Alright, who should I go after next then? I want to downvote this level, but it's one of those things that I'm a bit hesitant on. Ben, okay. The 5th RM up is Ben Plus, with 13 plays and a score of 5. As I said, I'm going to try facing off against the bosses fairly for the first time, then I'll use their weaknesses during the rematches. Thankfully I have 3 tanks. I think it's 3 at least. So let me put it this way. The previous stage was my least favorite part of the game, this fan game, because of the precision involved and engine issues. Well, worse because of engine issues. The first stage I played due to level design. Because even if the engine's changed, the level design is still not as good. At least for if it was the Doc Robot level, I would rate it better. Welcome to the part of the fan game where progression suddenly increases in speed. While we're in this section, we're going to the TV now. Okay, I need to survive for long enough, that's what I need to do. I just noticed that the block was slowly being pushed to the left. I remember this boss setup in the past. I just wish it was a bit more obvious what you were supposed to do there. At first glance, it's not really clear what you need to do. You'd think you need to wait for the firemen to come and do something. But no, you have to push them back. Thankfully you can one-shot these using the Thunder Claw. Still gotta be careful though. Okay, survived. We broke out of the television screen now. Oh, okay, reset. At first glance, the enemy boss is a bit awkward. It is a bit difficult, but I wouldn't say as difficult as a desert boss, because with enough practice with how the rolling cutter works, it's just a bit tedious, that's all. Oh, how I wish I had the Black Hole Bomb. If I fall into any one of these pits, I'm dead. When did his stage become the Yoko Block level? Again, this is not a good stage to start out with. At all. If you start out with a rolling... Again, rolling cutter is one of the worst weapons currently in Mega Man Maker. Even if you know how to use it, it just feels inferior to most other weapons. It's decent. Again, I wouldn't recommend this level pack unless you're experienced with Mega Man games already. This is no cinch, even the Roadmaster levels. Yeah, I'll keep playing the rest. I doubt I'll skip a level though. I'm not giving up that easily. I remember this room. I remember it clearly. That's it, I'm just skipping most of it. Problem solved. Time for the battle against Iceman. Or Concrete Man, I mean. And Concrete Man's doing a bunch of poses too. This Concrete Man battle isn't that bad. Like the first desert stage, I don't recommend you go to the stage first. It becomes much easier if you have a special weapon, especially the charge kick. Alright, who should I go after next? The only ones left are the Creative Eye, Super Smash Gaming, and Yoshi 2019. Okay, Super Smash Gaming then. 6th RM on the lineup is Super Smash Gaming, with 30 plays and a score of 7. I may not be able to even cover all the levels in this level pack tonight, but we'll see. I didn't really need to see much there. What I was saying is that we're going after the 6th RM now. Super Smash Gaming. Oh good, the triple hit bug. Once I defeat the boss, I can use the triple hit bug. The stage looks pretty, although to my eyes it's a bit more... It's more of an affront to my eyes, at least that room. More so than the Quick Man version 2 stage. Bye, Mr. Lee. See you tomorrow. It feels strange, these levels. Some of them feel like it feels like they're part of two different level packs with some different spikes. Like Mighty and Poisonous Castles levels feel like they're part of a different level pack, whereas the rest of the levels feel like they're part of another level pack, this one. In terms of difficulty and some design, oh, I remember this section, this was fun. Napalm Man? See, a cinch. Out of all the level packs slash quote-unquote fan games I've covered so far in this Let's Play series, this is easily one of the hardest ones. At least the ones I've live streamed, that is. They were harder levels when I covered the competition levels. 2023? I'll look forward to it then. No secret to the left. Shame. Another missed opportunity. Double Spark and Pharaoh. Okay. No, it's double charge. Sorry. For a battle against Fairman, there's a lot more standing around than I thought there would be. Alright. Alright, I'll go after Yoshi 2019 then. Seventh RM up is Yoshi 2019 with 10 plays and a score of 1. Well, they're technically not Road Masters, they're Skloof Masters. Whenever I hear this team, I get worried. Before remembering that, no, not all stages are like this. So this is basically Fuse Man's level with a twist. Fuse Man from Mega Man 11, I mean. Not from Mega Man Rock Force. This time, we have Gyries. And mummies. Seconds until disaster. Someone forgot the music. Hey Mega Dude, welcome to the stream. Currently covering the level pack called KFCMan's Adventure. For something based off of a joke, this is no joke in terms of difficulty. Fuse Man Rock Force, oh, that stage was much more difficult, to be honest. Until I realized how to go through the stage, I used to hate that stage. But once I got the hang of it, I started to enjoy it a lot more. No, I didn't change any music for this. There's only one musical track which I changed, and that was a Fortress team. I didn't swap Quickman's team in. Fuse Man was renamed to be Boom Man. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Boom Man will always be Fuse Man to me. Okay. Last time? I guess so. That's it, it's taking a while, I'll just use weaknesses. When I say while, I mean it's getting boring. It's not really that much of a difficulty spike anyways. Oh no, you. The other reason why I didn't really like Boom Man, aka original Fuse Man stage that much is because I had to play on hard mode for my Let's Play, and that really increases the difficulty. But once I got the hang of the fuses and the mine carts, it was a fun level. Also the battle against Fuse Man and his Phantom Fuse. Oh. Especially without weaknesses. Wait, he has the best team in Rock Force? I don't remember his team that much. It was one of my least favorite teams in Rock Force, to be honest. I knew this was gonna happen once. I thought I had the different weapon equipped. Well, at least I got the tank, so I'm up to 5 now. Are you referring to normal mode Fuse Man or hard mode Fuse Man? Once I got the pattern down though, he wasn't too bad, but for the first dozen or so times, not so much. The hardest boss battle to do Buster only, I feel it was Charade Man. Especially when I did my World Master playthrough when I had to go through a Nightman. Nightman against Fuse Man, oh my goodness, that was a different pain. That man wasn't that bad, to be honest. He was less random. It is forcing me to go through these tight corridors, but this had, I think, a better difficulty curve than many other. Photon Man, I didn't think was that difficult. You can actually get his pattern down pretty fast. Pulse Man, I see the problem, but you can also juke his pattern as well. Charade Man, I feel, was the hardest due to some of his attack patterns being randomized. And I had a hard time hitting these bouncy balls, so... I don't think we'll get another update, but we'll see. By this point, I think the game is feature complete. If anything, Raw Force has another update in the future. Will I survive? Barely. Congrats, Daibuman. Congrats on finishing on painful mode. So that leaves only one left. The 8th and final Skloof Master is the Creative Eye, with 13 plays and a score of 2. If you're gonna do superhero mode, just do it, Mega Man. And I'll give my overall thoughts on Mega Man 9 in the future. I'm already kind of tied up with this game, and there are a lot of thoughts I have with Mega Man 9 and how it fits in with the rest of the series. And going through that will take probably at least half an hour, and so I'll save that to conversation for later. I'll say I respect what Mega Man 9 did for the series. It's just that, well, a lot of the things it did didn't really exactly appeal to me. And I respect how they revitalized the series. Oops. Well, I guess I won't get that then. Superhero mode originated from Mega Man 9 and was taken into 10 and 11. I think it's in 10. Insert meme here. Once again, I'll talk about Mega Man 9 in the future. Oh. Am I missing something for this mini-boss? It's literally just jumping over the bubbles. I thought I faced off against the easiest mini-boss in the past, but... guess not. Unless I broke it somehow. So let's just put him out of his misery and use his weakness. Oh. Okay. I didn't see that message until I defeated him. Okay, now he's tougher, I guess. You probably want to move the door to the right a bit. Bomb man, stop jumping and throw your bombs, please. This was still not that difficult, to be honest. Oh no. I'm priming this. I will say that Poison Oasis weapon is wonderful. If there's one thing I like in Mega Man 9, it's the special weapon set. I wouldn't say that any weapon in that set is useless. See you later, Yoshi. I don't think I'll be able to complete the full level series tonight either. But we'll see. And for those who not know, you'll see why in a moment. Welp, I didn't realize that was actually a fake one. See you later then, Daibuman. See you for tomorrow's fangame stream. Oh yeah, I'll also have to double check on Christmas Carol Tree. I'll probably be covering Christmas Carol Remix unless Tree is already out, then I'll cover that tomorrow. Along with Battle Arena. Double Bubble and Spring. All the Skloof Masters have been defeated. Now, normally we'd go to the Fortress level next, but then Bean Man shows up and ground starts shaking and then reveals some more Roadmasters. Or in this case, the 4 mind-controlled UARMbois. Trashman, Fun Guy, Gravitrax, and Light Demon. So, which one of the quote-unquote dog robots should I go after next? Okay, Trashman then. So next up is Trashman, with 19 plays and a score of 2, the first on the quote-unquote Doc Robot stages, or mind-controlled UARMbots. Right, well, yet again, the screen decided to lag out and not actually show me switching it. Nope, I'm back, I'm back, Diamond Wolf. Good night, everyone. Okay, I think 5 E-Tanks. And all the special weapons I had before. Didn't mean to grab that actually. That's the weapon I would get by completing this stage. Yes, a Dock Robot actually gives you a weapon here. This looks like Dustman's level, but yellow. No crushers though. Instead we have pop-up attackers. Nope, we're not going through the Bean Fortress stages just yet. We have to go through these Dock Robot levels. And as this is a Dock Robot level, I'm just gonna spam special weapons all over the place, might as well. Some of these stages look familiar as I covered their earlier incarnations during my earlier streams. But those were kind of like beta versions. Yeah, it's like Mega Man 3 in that sense. Or you can think of it like Mega Man 4, 5, and 6. Or you can think of it like Mega Man 5 and 6, where you have 2 sets of fortress levels. This is the part where the screen will come crushing down. I mean, the idea of having 2 sets of fortress levels was technically taken from 3, instead replacing the set of Dock Robots with the first set of robot levels. The first set of fortress levels, I mean. Yeah, I did a bad setup there. Alternatively, I could have just damage boosted. Didn't quick weapon swap out of it fast enough. It is basically Dustman stage, but yellow. Come on, I need the damage boost. Thank you, Ball. You're a lifesaver. And I have the charge kick, so I can just slide right under here. Yeah, instead of the usual Dock Robot levels where we just redux one of the previous stages, these are entirely new quote-unquote Roadmaster levels. Better Cutman. Cutman gets his vengeance here. After stealing his limelight. And now we go down. Super Fighting Robots Trash Man stage was awesome, and quite somber. Oh no. I know this section. Let's see how many times they'll die here. Okay. That wasn't too bad. It's gonna get worse very fast, so I gotta be careful. Case in point, I forgot to take a look down there. You know, thanks to this I can pop right down. So, in fact, placing it like this is not a bad idea at all. Now, if these were solid on both sides, though, I would have gotten crushed. I need that for the photo stages, so let's go for it. Well, I made it to the boss. These Dark Robot levels, they're no pushover and they're not that short either. Oh, hello there, Yellow Devil. I think its weakness is the Eye Slasher, but let's double check. Oops. Well, I found his weakness. Yeah, I played the beta version of this stage in a previous stream. I don't know, what is its actual weakness? Is it the Tunnel Claw? No. What is its weakness then? Black Hole Bomb? I was referring to someone else, but they don't seem to be on stream anymore, so I'm gonna have to suss it out myself. I'm guessing that it has to be the Pharaoh shot. There's literally nothing else that can be a weakness unless it's not weak to anything. Yeah, of course it'd be that. I don't have enough energy, so I have to do it the classic way. There we go. Trash Man has been defeated. Even though I didn't really die that much outside of that one section due to my incompetence, this is still a long stage. Okay, who should I go after next? We have Gravitrax, Fun Guy, and Light Damon. Okay, Gravitrax. Second one... So the second one of the UARMbois I'm going after is Gravitrax, with 13 plays and a score of 4. Then I'll go after Fun Guy. At least I have a Mega Ball now. You know what, after I'm done with the URM, probably one more to URMbois, I think I'll end up the stream. I'll save the rest of the levels for next week. Next week's evening. Nice aesthetics though. Out of all the levels I've played so far, this has some of my more favorite aesthetics. This is Rangolia, but much colder. Whatever Rangolia is. I thought I was close enough. Guess not. See you later, Snivy. Well, the screen looks graphically busy. You know, looking through the list, the only weapon that sort of acts like the closest buster replacement is the Pharaoh Shot. I don't get much ammo with it. The next closest thing would be the Thunderclaw, but I can't swap directions while using it, I have to be more careful. And of course there's a Mega Bazooka, but... well, that's not the best replacement either. I guess it was to force you to use the Rolling Cutter more. Well, it is, but I need to get close enough to it. And Cutman wants his revenge again. Yeah, I can do a rolling cutter, it's just gonna be slow going though. I'd rather just play soccer with him. Or football. Thanks to the refill, but that's a bit scary. Especially as we're not exactly close to a checkpoint. Oh, and that's actually solid. Designer, where is the checkpoint? I deliberately did there to damage boost. Kind of jerkish to place several screens of challenge it. 3 or 4 screens of challenges which aren't exactly straightforward right before the checkpoint. I like this challenge though, blocking the force beams using the icicles. Mega Man Maker ice physics in a nutshell. Hi Rodonis, welcome to the stream. I'm getting close to ending it for tonight. I don't think I'll be able to complete this level pack. There is at least 2 more of these stages, 4 more in the secret level. But glad you can make it. Double Bubble Trouble again, but with Shade Man. Again, I could do this buster only, but I want to speed up the process. Just like Castlevania. Yeah, I'll leave this as part 1. I'm getting a bit exhausted and I don't think I'll be able to accurately go through the stages properly, so I'll end it off here. So in total, in this first part / episode of this level pack / quote-unquote fan game, I finished the intro stage, the 8 Luftmasters, and the first half of the 4 mind-controlled UARMbois. I will complete the second half of this, well, more like last 1/3 of the game, next week, next Saturday evening. Sorry everyone. So far, I have mixed opinions on it. Like, I feel that 2 or 3 of the stages feel like they're part of a much more difficult hack, but the rest of them are fine. Those stages being, 2 or 3 stages being Poisonous Gas and Mighties, because Poisonous Gas due to level design issues, Mighty stage due to the precision involved, and engine troubles, especially the last few screens. And the second half of Ben Plus's level. It does even out once you get through the Fortress or UARMbois or Doc Robots, as you have all the special weapons by then. Long story short, because you start out with the rolling cutter, dealing with most enemies is annoying or rather challenging. You should go after the easiest stage first and get a special weapon ASAP. especially the Charge Kick and or Thunderclaw. They act like good enough Buster replacements, I'd say. It was 20 minutes, Jedok, and if I didn't die as much, it would've been done in 7 or 8 minutes. Remember, the timer is a bit slower. And happy holidays to you, Ardonis. I hope to see you during tomorrow's stream, either the morning or the evening. So during tomorrow's stream, I'll hopefully be covering Mega Man X Battle Arena and one of the Christmas Carol games. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you all tomorrow. And if not, have a Happy New Year. Toodles!